Hey, thanks for tuning in to my overview of Stateroom 1298 on the Navigator of the Seas out of LA. So I'm going to be touching on LA a little bit here. This is a grand suite, just showing you the entrance here, and then this is your main storage area. We're going to go to the closets first. And in the closets, this one here has some shelves in it. The other ones are full closets, but they're kind of split. You'll see here because you have all your life preservers packed in here. And then the other side is unobstructed. It's top to bottom. You can really fit a lot of clothes in here. But if you still need more storage space, behind me, where we're going to turn to next, is your island. And this island has all this area here. You can put stuff for easy access. All of these drawers, which are pretty deep. And then on the far end, in here, is your mini fridge. It's not very cold, but it should get the job done for whatever you need. Over here, I'm going to point out where the coffee maker is. They leave it unplugged. You can use this PowerPoint port if you need it. It's one of the few in the entire room. I'm going to try to point out where they are as we go. There's more storage here. And then we come over to the sitting area. It's pretty comfortable, but this is also where they're going to do a pull-out bed if you add more than two people to the room. I would not recommend unplugging this phone, even though you have two of them. I don't chance it. And same with the center console. There is some power in here, but yeah, I wouldn't want to mess around under there. They might get upset if you do. In the middle here is your TV. It's on a swivel, so it can face the sitting area or your bed. On the side of each bed, you have storage here again and your light controls. There's no power next to the bed itself. The bed's really comfortable. Didn't have any problems with it over the course of a week. And over here is, like, I call it the work area, but you know, it's kind of a vanity to get ready. Here is your main power ports. You only get the two, but if you use a laptop, you can actually only use one plug and pretty much charge everything you need via the laptop. They don't care about that, but do not bring a power strip. They really hate that. Here's the bathroom. You get your dual vanity and the tub. Now, the tub, like in some of their grand suites, it's incredibly hard to get into if you have any mobility. Yeah, it's not easy. Even grabbing the handholds to pull yourself in is difficult, and the same is true of getting out. You get your full shower. It's adjustable. You can slide it up and down. And then all this extra area behind you, not sure why you need that, but I'm sure some people have used it. Again, each side you got more storage for the bathroom, and it's your vanity area. Underneath each sink is your own personal trash, so that's split apart too, with your tissues in the middle and then the drawers for extra storage. Yeah, this is a pretty standard grand suite cabin and bathroom, I should say, on Royal Caribbean. And yeah, your classic cruise ship toilet. Now we're going to go outside. This is a funky one. I haven't run into one like this before. It's dual locked, but that's not what's really funky about it. You have to slide that to unlock it, then you got to pull this up, and then I hope you lift weights because getting this thing open is a mess. It is heavy. It's the heaviest door I've ever run into on a balcony. I am not exaggerating that. It is twice as heavy and harder to open than anything else. So here's a good overview of the balcony itself. You have the sitting area with a table and two seats, and then the lounge with a little side table next to it. And here's just people get on the ship in LA. Now next, I'm going to show you lovely LA itself. Yeah, this is the view you get. It's technically in I think it's San Bernardino. It is ugly. This is what's next to you. It's the most industrial and busiest port in America, if I understand that correctly, or at least in the United States. So that's why you get this lovely view over where the ship is docked. Here's the parking area. They say there is limited parking, like if you look it up in Google, but it never filled out when we were here. Even before we left, it did not fill up. They had plenty of parking. It's $20 a day, so factor that in. Going a 7-day cruise, you're looking at least $140 to park here. But it's a lot cheaper than trying to fly in and maybe take an Uber or anything like that. And it's you probably don't like the transports either from Royal Caribbean. Those can be a hassle in themselves, but they do guarantee that you will make it to the port. But if you can drive, yeah, I'd recommend driving or looking into a hotel that does a staying cruise. There are a few in the area with various pricing. Next to the area, you get the USS Iowa. It's an old battleship. You can tour it, so if you want to get there early or after you're done cruising, before you decide to leave, after you pack up your car, you could head over and tour it. Yeah, it's open most days, and it is a fairly interesting thing to check out when you're in there. Now I'm going to give a good shot of the full length of the balcony. You can see it, you get a lot of space on this cruise if you choose a Grand Suite. So again, on the Navigator, this is what the Grand Suites look like. They're pretty much average for a Grand Suite on Royal Caribbean, and especially with the smaller ships like the Serenade or ones like that, you get about roughly the same size. The only thing I will warn about is that door. I've never run into a door like that. It is very difficult to open. But thanks for checking out my video. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll try to get back to you.